What would happen to the economy if President Trump and Elon Musk discover that there is no gold in Fort Knox? Let's just cut to the chase. That would suck big time. the the economies, plural, across the globe would falter, fall, collapse. It would be financial Armageddon because so much of the world is not just geared around the gold, it's also geared around the trust in the American system. And if that trust is completely and totally betrayed by them finding out that instead of gold bars, we have tungsten bars that are coated in gold sitting in Fort Knox, as many of us have speculated, that's going to cause tremendous blowback. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I'm not even an economist, though I do keep my finger on the pulse of all things economic. With that said, I think that it is, well let's start off by noting up front, if you currently have your retirement, your 401k, your IRA, whatever, government retirement account, if you currently have it in the standard markets, you might want to contact my good friends over at Genesis Gold Group. You can go to rumblegold.com, or call 800-200-4653. That's 800-200-GOLD. And talk to those folks because they can help you with a tax-free rollover transfer of whatever your current or old accounts are into a Genesis Gold IRA. It is a faith-driven company, and that's why they are the company that I recommend. With that understood, let's talk about what happens if there is this revelation that many of us have been expecting for a long time. You have former Congressman Ron Paul, who's been trying to get into Fort Knox for decades. You have his son, Senator Rand Paul, who's been trying to get in, who actually, by the way, had an appointment to get in, and then mysteriously that appointment changed, and instead of him, you had Senator Mitch McConnell going in and saying, "Oh yeah, gold's all there, don't worry about it, kids." I really wish that Rand Paul would have been able to go in, but now we have President Trump saying that he and Elon Musk are going to check it out.
We're going to go into Fort Knox to make sure the gold is there.
Are they going to?
You know that we're going to go into Fort Knox. Do you know about that?
Sir,
That was a bad bump.
are they going to eliminate more national security positions, civilians there?
We'll see what happens. But one of the things we do want to look, I mean, we hope everything's fine with Fort Knox, but we're going to go to Fort Knox, the fabled Fort Knox, to make sure the gold is there.
Where would the gold have gone?
If the gold isn't there, we're going to be very upset.
Well, there you go, folks. Allegedly, we're going to find out very soon if it's there. Now, up until all this talk from both Elon Musk and Donald Trump about auditing Fort Knox, like I said, I've been very, very, very skeptical about whether or not there is some or all of the gold there. You know, is it completely empty? Has all of the gold been stolen or sold or handed out as paperweights? I don't know. But I've suspected that it has been gone simply because of the lack of transparency. The fact that they have spent the last 5 decades preventing anybody who would actually tell the truth, preventing those people from ever setting foot in Fort Knox, that's like, oh, kind of an alarm bell there, right? But now that Elon Musk and President Trump are talking about it, I am actually more confident that it's there. I really am. It's like, okay, well, like certainly it doesn't behoove them to want to do something that would cause the uncontrollable demolition of the global economy. I mean, why come into office if that's the case? And you would imagine that if the gold wasn't there, that President Trump would not be talking about it, and somebody would come to him and say, "Hey, Ixnay, let's not even talk about it. Change the subject. Go say something about Rosie O'Donnell." But no, that's not the case. They're both talking about it. So that leads me to believe there's a good chance that either the gold is there, or at least the illusion of the gold is there. Notice we've been seeing a ton of gold coming in from the Bank of England. You got JP Morgan Chase pulling their gold from there, HSBC pulling their gold from there. Of course, flights into New York apparently almost every day with literal tons of gold coming across the sea into the United States. Is it being replenished ahead of an audit? I don't know. But let's say things come out better than people like me expect. Let's say all the gold's there, or they're able to confirm, hey, guess what? There's actually more gold than we thought, or whatever. Let's say there's the good news about Fort Knox, that all of us crazy conspiracy theorists have been wrong. Well, in that scenario, it's still a huge benefit for physical precious metals. Again, not a financial advisor, not an economist, but this is one of those times where I personally, I wish that I had a whole lot of money that I could pump into gold and possibly silver as well. Because if I did, then I would. And to be clear, I would also be putting into cryptocurrencies, particularly Bitcoin, but that's a whole other issue for another day. The point is that the fiat currency system is fragile. We've experienced that for the last 3 decades, and in particular for the last 4 years, right? Well, now, with these changes that are happening as a result of President Trump coming in, with a result of him putting forth a pro-gold and pro-crypto cabinet, as a result of DOGE coming in and exposing so much corruption in the world. To me, the fiat currency system is going to be, at the very least, changed, if not completely revamped. As a result, and with that not even necessarily being the intention, but even just as a side effect of what President Trump and Elon Musk and others in the administration are doing. To me, if you are putting your eggs in the fiat currency basket, in the stock exchange, and in whatever, then just saying, it might be time to reconsider.
I'm Jonathan Rose, CEO of Genesis Gold Group. As Americans, we work hard every day to provide for our families and ensure their future. But with the uncertainty facing our economy, it is more important than ever to safeguard your wealth and protect your retirement savings. Educated investors look to safe haven assets to shield themselves from the economic storm. Tangible assets like gold and silver can provide stability, security, and most importantly, peace of mind. In 1997, the Taxpayer Relief Act allowed Americans to hold physical precious metals like gold and silver in their IRAs for the first time. Today, Genesis Gold Group helps our clients transfer existing IRAs, 401ks, and other retirement accounts into physical gold and silver, tax and penalty free. With thousands of satisfied clients, 5-star reviews, and fully accredited with the Better Business Bureau, our experienced team is here to help you navigate the process. Start to finish, now is the time to educate yourself on the importance of a diversified portfolio, including tangible assets like gold and silver. Call now to receive our free wealth protection kit and digital dollar defense guide. Call now and we'll include our extremely popular silver prepper bar free when you open your account. Add it to your IRA or have it sent to your home. Call Genesis Gold Group today at 800-200-GOLD. Prepper bar only available through Genesis Gold Group.